Yo, what's going on, YouTube? Welcome back to J3 Entertainment, where you get that live Cobra Kai reactions and epic discussions. I'll say
all that too, all the above.
Yeah, I like discussing shows with you, bro. Yeah, it's dope. It's
Appreciate
dope.
It. I enjoy
we help each other. We help each other. Be like, yo, we figure out things. It's when I do these videos with you, bro. Even when the camera's off, it really feels like Monday morning in school.
I miss those days.
What movies did you watch this weekend? Oh, man, it was crazy. I watched Spider-Man. Really? I love that episode. That movie was dope, man. It feels the same
Die
way.
Hard on Fox 11, the way he hung Hans Gruber.
Yeah.
Threw him off the building. Oh, my God.
All that.
It's crazy.
YouTube. Class. Okay, well, we can talk. Okay, all right. It's like that.
Lunchtime.
I love that. And then barbershop talk with you. It's like barbershop. You know what I mean? Yeah, who's the greatest? You know what I mean? I don't know, man. You know, Bruce Lee was whooping ass back in the day, man. And I don't know, dog. You know, Chuck Norris is that dude. Chuck Norris. Hey.
Chuck Norris does all.
But what y'all know about Show Nuff? Oh, all right, Bruce Leroy, I got you. I got you. You know what I mean? So it's
kiss him, Leroy, sucker. Kiss my Converse.
So it's really like, you know, I love discussing these shows with you, man. I mean, people can go on that level, you know what I mean, and get into that world with, you know.
I enjoy bringing my dynamics to the table, man. You guys, you're welcome. Yeah,
I appreciate it.
It's fun, man.
So we are at episode 8 right now.
The good, the bad, and the badass.
Cobra Kai has shown us that season 3s can be good.
Oh, yeah. Just across the board.
And I'm really enjoying this. We have a lot of predictions, a lot of ideas of how this show's going to end, how these characters are going to come about.
A lot of tension and this suspense, and they're still maintaining it.
Yes. And you know, we talked about you're as good as your master is, and things like that. And we see Miguel coming back. I don't know if he's going to be full 100% this season, but I do know season 4 he's going to be ready. I'm still a little I'm not confused, but I want to know what students Chosen has he's teaching.
Yeah, me too.
I want to know how Daniel's going to come about, because he got to get Sam back in her head.
Yeah.
I already know Robbie and Wesley Snipes finna show up at Cobra Kai probably at the end of this season.
Robbie is gonna be on some other stuff.
Yeah. Hawk is out. I
want to see that defeat though.
And Tori is going to get with Robbie. Yeah. It's the ultimate revenge for both of them.
That's a heck of a combination.
It's the ultimate revenge, because Tori knows that Samantha had feelings for Robbie.
But she wanted him because she liked him.
Exactly.
See if she can. It's a game.
It's a game.
It's a, you know
and they both can play a game with each other, which makes very dysfunctional families and heartbreak and divorce. But Robbie is going to get with Tori because he knows that was Miguel's ex.
Right.
So they both are playing each other.
He wants something that's an equal counterpart.
Exactly.
So they both kind of come up the same way. They both struggle and had not much.
And Miguel and Samantha are going to get together. I already know it's going to happen, and their two masters, senseis, and them are going to they're going to train together.
That's a team,
bro. I'm telling you, the two rivals team up,
and
Romeo and Juliet without the deaths. Got you. All right, let's get. Oh, you got something?
I'm in there.
You got something?
I'm in there.
All right,
we
got the energy right. We got the discussion. We got to be hyped.
It's karate time.
Let's get into this. The good, the
bad, and the badass. Episode 8, baby.
I know it's been a while since our last class. After the fight at the school, I wasn't sure Miyagi-Do should stay open. But things have gotten worse since we shut down. That's why we're back. The only way to stop Cobra Kai
they be giving Gator them shots, don't they?
We all work together. But always remember, the reason we learn karate is
to show the world that you're not a bunch of pansy-ass nerds. You're gonna show them that you're tough.
Okay.
Because eagles don't get shit on. They're the ones that do the shitting. Just don't forget, being a badass doesn't mean being an asshole. The goal isn't to hurt other kids. The goal is to
win at all costs. Those we thought to be our allies have turned against us. Now our enemies are attacking us from all sides. There is no turning back. Now is the time to show them
forgiveness, compassion, Mr. Miyagi used to say, if you're looking for revenge, you could start by digging 2 graves.
Whoa.
He was right.
That's deep.
If you have hate in your heart, then you've already lost. I know it's not easy.
These are some great life lessons, man. Just as a human.
Don't let him push you around. You gotta swoop down like an eagle. Grab him with your claws and sink your fangs into him. But I don't ever want you to start the fight. I just want you to
Finish it. For good. Do I make myself clear?
I told you.
Triple threat, baby.
You think enough time has passed for us to be friends again? Or start over?
Hi, I'm Sam. Nice to meet you.
Miguel, it's a pleasure.
Look at this.
Yasmin?
I told you.
Hey,
What's up,
Doing
Dimitri?
study work. So you two are...
What? Ew. Ew. No. Like I would ever date this freak.
Whatever, Cruella. Why don't you go kill a bunch of Dalmatians? I am 101% in love.
I didn't watch this shit, bro. I called her Cruella de Vil, bro.
I can't believe that just happened.
guess, love conquers all.
The writers, bro.
They're in my mind, bro. They're in my mind, bro.
Let's do it again from the top.
Oh my god.
Keep going. Let's go. Come
Oh, they're in my
Chris,
mind.
You know these moves.
Sorry, Mr. L. I'm just trying to keep up.
The writers watch the channel.
They're in my mind. They're in my
You
freaking
like
head.
having your arm broken?
Hey, I'm Robbie King.
Fill out this form. We'll call your name when a probation officer's ready to see you.
Ooh. I wonder who the probation officer is. Crease gonna come out that door.
Yeah, go ahead. They'll send you straight back to juvie. Looks like we're in the same boat.
Thanks to you for starting the fight.
And you for finishing it.
He was trying to break all that up, though.
It's not fair, you
Yep.
know. Everyone else got to go back to normal, but here we are eating shit. Well, your girlfriend.
Don't talk about Sam.
She cheated on you.
She made a mistake. Sam is a good person.
Yeah. She sure acts like it. Just wait. She'll turn on you. Just like Miguel.
You don't know what you're talking about.
Then why are we both here? At least I know who I am.
That's also
You're still
true.
pretending to be something you're not.
Hey, I said it.
Dang.
Oh, and the section about home life? Just check off stable.
Just help them out.
They don't care. They never come to check.
They did get the end of the stick, though. She did start to fight, though.
Yeah.
But Sam did provoke it.
Right.
It's Sam's fault.
What are you doing here?
Fighting for the All Valley. What about you? You
Like nosy? Ain't all in the mix. He like, I seen this fight a couple years back. He about to get down. I know. She was like, I know, right?
Okay,
Black book
next
stuff.
we will hear
You order a
appeal
chicken
for
sandwich, man.
cancellation of the All Valley Under 18 Karate Tournament.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm retired Army Captain John Kreese.
Thank you for your service.
We came here because of this food.
It was an honor to serve. And I continue to serve right here in our community by teaching our children strength and discipline through karate.
He's good.
I was devastated to hear about the cancellation of the tournament because of the fight at the high school. Why are my students being penalized because of the violence perpetrated by
Playing that victim, man.
dojos like Miyagi-Do?
Wait just 1 minute.
Mr. LaRusso, please, it's not your turn to speak.
I apologize, Councilwoman Roberts, but this man...
Councilperson Roberts.
Thank you, Captain Kreese. Please continue.
He's good.
That boy
I think
good.
my colleagues here would agree that all we want is the best for our students and our community. Cobra Kai's goal is to prepare the Valley's youth for the unfortunate realities of the real world. It's hard out there. I'm simply just preparing them to defend themselves.
Councilperson Roberts, I'm sorry, but this guy is selling you a bad bill of goods. Just a few weeks ago, my students were injured by a bunch of his Cobra Kais at an abandoned recreation facility.
And who started that fight? If memory serves, your out-of-control daughter.
Hey! You leave my daughter out of this, you piece of shit.
Ma'am, please restrain yourself.
It's funny that you say that. I've had to file a restraining order against her for physically assaulting me.
He ain't lying. He's good.
Call to the authorities.
That boy good.
That won't be necessary.
Ma'am?
Hey, see, do not touch me, okay? I'm leaving. Okay? But that man is a lunatic.
But you look crazy. Be quiet.
Councilperson Roberts, I assure you that I'm a positive influence to my students and the hundreds of students before them.
Horseshit! Your Honor, John Lawrence, Eagle Fang Karate. This man has poisoned the minds of his students.
Why? Wait, what the hell?
I was one of them.
Oh. Were we competitive? Sure. But it was all for good sport.
This man is a thief and a liar.
And he put a live Cobra in my dealership.
Enough. Sit down. All of you.
They sound like children, though. He did this. He's speaking to.
My name is Miguel Diaz.
Let's get it.
I was in the school fight. It's the one that got kicked off the second floor. You know, I thought I was going to be paralyzed. I relearned how to stand. I relearned how to walk.
Very emotional season.
And I want the tournament to continue.
We are very happy for your recovery, young man. But I'm afraid you don't understand.
Yes, he does.
Uh-oh.
We're the ones getting hurt. We're the ones fighting. Our voices should matter the most. And we want a place where we can compete.
Let's get it.
Fairly and safely.
When I first moved here, I was bullied. I realized that there's no escaping it. There's always going to be a kid who wants to steal your lunch money, or give you a wedgie, or give you a swirly.
A swirly.
When you dunk someone's head in the toilet and flush it. Pretty funny, actually.
Sensei.
Pretty funny, actually.
Oh my gosh.
Instead of burying your heads in the sand and pretending that bullying doesn't exist, or that you could just get rid of it, what you need to do is teach kids how to defend themselves.
Physically and mentally. Because sometimes the scars you can't see are the ones that hurt the most.
Karate is about discipline.
Increase the smart mode.
It's
He
about
just
inner
like.
strength. It's about confidence. Okay, lessons that you can use for the rest of your life. Look, I don't know where I would be today, or who I would be today, if it wasn't for my sensei. Look, we don't need this tournament to do cool kicks or to sell tickets. We need it to show the bullies of the world that we're not afraid. It's called the All Valley because it's for everyone. To give everyone the chance to show what they can do, to fight, to become a champion. And we deserve that chance.
Decline.
To be honest, I don't get the Valley's fascination with karate. But if it means that much to all of you, and you're willing to sign waivers stating that the city is not liable, then the All Valley Under 18 tournament is officially back on.
John Kreese started to shake hands.
Yep. It's karate time.
Look.
Let's get it.
I guess we all got what we wanted. But be careful what you wish for.
Okay, well, let's see you do it again. Don't hold back.
I wouldn't worry about it.
Look at this.
Should have known.
Told you.
It's not what you think.
Did you two get together the second I was gone and wait a week to make it look good?
It's not like that.
Why'd you come with this villainy?
So now I know why you stopped writing.
I stopped writing because you never answered.
Yeah, well, it's kind of hard to write back in between getting my face busted in.
I didn't know.
Oh, you wouldn't have cared even if you didn't. It's not her fault. Stay out of this. I don't think I will. I was hoping you'd say that.
Robbie, don't.
You two deserve each other.
I told you. I told you. He's going to go to Crease with Tori to build a team.
But don't worry, I didn't tell him he can compete again. I mean, I didn't even know he was going to be at the meeting. Believe me, I had nothing to do with that.
Yes, you did. You had everything to do with that.
Uh-oh, it's gonna get hot. Somebody gotta get laid.
Class is in session.
Look at this.
Get it.
Wah!
The snake will rise, baby.
Look, look, look.
This guy, he gets it. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
He got him, bro. Pew, pew, pew! Oh my God.
Yo.
That's too fucking. Oh man, that's too funny, man.
The balls to take on the champ.
All right.
Man, everybody getting some lessons now. It's crazy.
Man, he been trying to get that motherfucker for a minute.
Oh yeah.
She opened up.
That epic dream sequence from season 1. He was imagining this.
All them sitting in the hospital all them months, man. Just worrying. Now your stress is gone and you're just ready to erupt.
He did what needed to be done.
Whew. Pew, pew, pew. All right, go ahead. Yeah.
Nah, you good, man. Feeling that. So basically, the tournament's back in effect.
Yeah.
Recruiting's still going on. Everybody has their place and what's gonna happen. This is gonna be an interesting. This is gonna be the true All Valley edition. Like this, with the DLC content and everything, new characters. Like, it's gonna be crazy, bro. Like, it's gonna be wild. Let me see, and then
let me get in this thing, man.
Yeah,
not like Johnny, but all right. So we already knew that Robbie was gonna go to Crease.
You said it.
The only thing I have a problem with is how he jumped the gun. So this is what happens. As soon as I leave, you get with him. You kicked him off the second floor. Was that his plan the whole time? If that was Miguel's plan the whole time, brilliant. I mean, wow.
Okay,
there's being stupid, and then that's just completely stupid, and you're looking for the wrong.
Right.
I thought that was whack. First off, him just showing up, talking about this is why you stopped writing. You stopped answering. Like, I'm not gonna be writing paragraphs every week or every day, and you ain't gonna answer. Like, come on. It should have been a better logical reason for him to turn on that. I think it should have been because he forget Miguel and Sam was together first. He was the other guy
already.
So where are we going with this? Like, did you forget? Like, you know,
it seemed like it kind of just an overnight revenge and aggression kind of just happened. It wasn't really warranted. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. So it basically, you should have known, like, if you weren't able to reach her, obviously she was dealing with something or going through some type of confrontation.
Yeah.
Because she told you specifically she was writing letters to you and you stopped. And her dad was trying to help you get out, but he put you in there because he knew he had connections to get you out anyway.
Yeah.
He did it so you wouldn't do, like, more time than you were supposed to.
Exactly.
He did you a favor. You had all these people in your corner, and you still come out knowing zero information, but just jumping the gun.
And the crazy thing is the information's right in your face.
Yeah.
You got these two men
Obvious.
at the prison or the correction facility.
To see you.
To see you and you go to the one dude who showed up one time, told you some it was real stuff he told you, strike first.
Cool, but
and then you go into him, it's like, yo.
That has no value to you at this point. It doesn't.
It's going to be a while for Robbie ever finds his way back. I'm just being honest. And Tori's going to fuel that. And Hawk is...
The good thing is he finally, for the better, for the worse, he finally has somebody he can relate to now in his corner, which is good for him.
It's very similar to him.
Yeah.
And Hawk is done. Now it looks like...
Oh, he's about to get bodied.
Hawk is going to get knocked out.
He's about to get bodied.
Hawk is going to get injured. Hawk is going to get hurt, bro.
And I know there's a lot of people
because Hawk is trying to be an alpha, and Robbie is the alpha.
Right.
That don't look too good. I think, like, when we watching them, how they kept interrupting. John Kreese is that dude. He's smart. He's smart, bro.
Soldier mentality.
I would have let him just speak. He was speaking a good talk. Everybody, he's a psychopath. Y'all sound like children.
They can't prove it. Even if he is.
I would have went.
They can't.
I don't understand because they closed Cobra Kai down before because of his teachings. So all you had to do is bring that back up, and that would have just the end of all that.
Right.
Like, yo, like we could bring it back, but he should be out because this and that. But regardless of it, funny scene, seeing Miguel cry his heart out, him and Samantha, and I thought that was really dope. It was like I always said, like, didn't I say episode 7 lays the playing field? Episode 8 be like just as mellow, it's more mellow than episode 7.
Right.
So now we understand. Episode 9, Robbie's introduced. Episode 10, somebody gonna be eliminated. It's gonna be a battle royale because I don't think the tournament gonna start this season, right? Or is it gonna be next season?
Probably it might be next season.
Because Miguel ain't ready.
Yeah, and the teams are still kind of forming. Everybody's still kind of
rehabilitating. Miyagi don't ain't ready neither.
Yeah, exactly. But they got a team, but it's just they're forming still. I will say that I like the whole committee scene. We got a lot of information, and this also goes back to what I said in the last episode. Fighting means a lot to this Reseda Valley, and fighting means a lot to these kids. And it also means a lot to these senseis. Everybody has a different morality and different outtake from what it means to defend themselves mentally and physically.
Yeah.
And I respect that. And I'm glad that they addressed that because it's not just fighting for the sake of fighting. Everybody's fighting for something.
Yeah.
And I like that the writers was able to address that once again because you kind of look at it on the outside. You go like, the lady that was on the committee, she kind of made a point like, I don't understand the meaning of karate. Because she never really followed it. You know what I'm saying? Everybody has a different outlook on it.
Yeah.
But this community kind of is what brought it together. All Valley brought the community together.
And when you say karate, it sounds violent.
Right.
It is what it is. Because if you tell me I'm watching a karate movie and I get rope tricks and
yeah,
I'll be like, this ain't karate.
I mean,
where's the violence? Where's the kicks?
Yeah, they tell you in the tournament that you work full contact. This is what we're doing. But I just think it's very important, and they did it in such an entertaining and fashionable way, addressing the importance of fighting and what karate means to a community and what it means to kids and stuff like that. Because you don't get that a lot often. Like you said, it's just looked at as violent and looked upon. But it means something. It kind of betters you, conditions you mentally. You learn. You want to learn more. You don't stop learning. You keep growing. That's what a fighter does, evolves. You know what I mean? So it's just unique, man. And I feel like, again, in this season, we are going to see some interesting fighters, for the good and bad. Like, this is going to be the tournament.
I look at it like, I agree it's going to be the tournament, but they not ready.
Not yet, huh?
Kreese is ready. The rest of them ain't ready. And remember I said in the first episode, the Miyagi-Do stopped training.
Yes.
They stopped training.
Due to what happened, yeah.
Due to what happened. Cobra Kai did not. They just got stronger. Johnny, and I'm going to keep preaching it, Johnny and Daniel have to team up. It was a perfect scene.
They need to.
At the end of the meeting, they looked at each other and they hugged their kids. And very powerful movement. And it's crazy because you look at Kreese, not one student was there for him.
Right.
He felt some type of way. He really did. Kreese is an old man now, and he's hurting. I wouldn't be surprised if he cries in the shower. He's hurting right now because he's watching.
That was the one time where he felt out of place.
And he saw the love of the student and the teacher, and he's never experienced that, but only with Johnny at one point. He's missing that shit. That's why he's going after Robbie. He's missing it, bro.
Yeah. And I'm gonna jump off of that. So the last time that he kind of like felt that love and that connection to a student and friend was kind of like in his past, in his heyday when he was a Vietnam vet, and when he met that girl, his dreams and things like that. So he's been out of touch with like love and compassion for decades. You know what I'm saying? He just had the fighting, surviving soldier mentality, which makes sense. So now he wants to build a new foundation since Johnny was able to get away. Again, like you said, with Robbie, could he do for better or for worse? Like, could he actually give Robbie the same treatment that he gave Johnny and actually care for him and be in his corner, or just give him the information and then just let him go out into the wild?
There's something about Johnny that Kreese wants. And I'm thinking about how his sergeant was like, yo, or the general was like, yo, this type of stuff that gets you distracted. He got a letter. And I don't know what that letter said. I don't know if that letter was, I'm pregnant. I don't know if that, I keep it a buck. It was 1965. So I doubt that. It's like, no, it was actually Vietnam. So it was like 1967, something like that, 1967, 68. I doubt that that letter said that she died. I don't know. Because, like, Kreese didn't have anybody, so who would write him? You see what I'm saying? Like, what was a friend be like, yo, John Kreese got to know this. So it got to be something from her. Either she says, I'm leaving you. I found someone else. I'm pregnant.
They didn't want to show him. Maybe it was family related.
It had to be family related because his mom's already dead.
Because there really was no assumption that the girlfriend or whatever she was, fiance, was dead or alive or moved on. We know that they got together due to him helping her, you know, with those other bad apples that he took out, like knocked them out and everything. But we never got any context, like you said, to her living or dying. So I kind of agree with that. It could be family related. It has to be.
So this is usually what happens to soldiers, right? They come back. What if he has a son? Right?
Not surprising.
This is even deeper. What if he has a daughter? Let me see. 1965. No, because if it was 1966, it wouldn't add up age-wise. Because Johnny, that's the 80s. So that means they had to be born in the 70s. So
you're onto something, I think.
All right. So he's 1965, goes to the military. He has this girl. What color was Johnny's mom hair?
Was it brunette? It was either.
Was old girl red hair or was on
it
his
was
picture?
either brunette or blonde.
All right. I'm trying to figure this out. Hold on. So what I'm thinking, 1965. Daniel's son and them were like 14 years old in 1986, right? We're talking about 14, 15 years old.
You going for part 2 or 1?
Part 1.
Oh, 84.
84.
Yeah.
So they're about 14, 15. Let's see, 66, 67, 7, 8, 9, 70, 71, 72, 73, 74, 75, 76. Dates kind of add up.
Okay.
What if the woman that John Kreese was with was actually Johnny's mother?
Knew you was gonna say it.
And
that would be a heck of a twist.
She refused to let him see him because he went crazy.
Because of his Vietnam experience.
Because of his Vietnam experience.
And PTSD and all that.
But because she was going through her problems.
And he probably wasn't able to support her the way she wanted.
She allowed him to be trained under him.
That's interesting.
Maybe. Because that war and that dates, that really I don't know.
And then like,
because he got it's something about him, man. Because he don't.
And then right after Vietnam, Cobra Kai kind of happened, like right in the 80s, like the beginning of.
And remember, he was a little boy riding his bike.
Yeah. 81.
When did Johnny's mom pass away?
We never got that information. That was never given to us.
It was never given to us.
It was never season 4.
Because
they'll probably talk about it then.
Because I'm pretty sure Kreese would know.
Generational.
Well, just keep finding everybody on the block. Like, he just knows how to do things.
Professional. Yeah.
What if, I think something deeper than that.
And then another theory, because that's an amazing one you just came up with. What if Kreese maybe had his name changed, or the wife or whatever name changed, due to him having enemies overseas and being in the service coming back home, and maybe she went under a different name under a different widow, so that they couldn't trace it back to him or her to protect both of them. Yeah, that could be something too, because a lot of times that happens when you go rogue and you come back home. They give you a different alias to protect you. You don't use any type of identification. You just have dog tags. Yeah. So, I mean, it could be a factor, and there's something to think about, because that would be the gap. There's a gap in between that Kreese timeline, and then there's a gap in between when we were talking about Chosen. So there's things missing in that time period on both ends.
Yeah, we got like 1967 or 68 and all the way to the 84. Like, it's a big gap. We kind of got a little, like, he had his own little dojo back when Johnny was younger, because he was all amazed by what he saw. Yeah. But the scenes we saw him, he was usually with his stepfather after the fact. Right. Growing up.
So we only got one perspective point of view of that. Yeah. Really didn't get the other side.
Because even in Karate Kid 1, correct me if I'm wrong, he went to Allie's family house, but she never went to his house. Right. Right? Right. Because he had a rich dad, but his mom, I think, died. And Sid just kept her. Because remember, he had nobody.
Remember that.
If that's true, I'm betting Kreese is his father. What is Robbie's last name?
King. Keene. Robbie King.
How you spell Kreese?
Kreese. Coincidence.
I could see him saying, I'm your grandfather.
Oh my gosh.
Because he don't hate him. You know hate. You know revenge. Yeah. He don't have no revenge towards him. He's not laid one hand on his food yet like he want to.
That's heavy. Yeah, Kreese is not dying this season.
I think he is, and he's gonna die and say, Luke, I am your father. No! 80s, bruh.
But if that's true, and that prophecy or whatever it is comes back, and there is a family connection, he wants to be there to see it, because he wants to be there like, I knew it, and I didn't want to say nothing. He wants to be there to see it play out. He's playing the cards. He has to see that. This is what Kreese does.
It's all about when
it's a game to him.
It's all about when Johnny's mom dies. Because they never showed Johnny's family in Karate Kid. We only saw Kreese. And when
he's gonna make sure whatever it is, it all goes down.
And when he speaks of his mom and his dad, she's a beautiful person, but he said your father was a loser. Sid said this. He said your father was a loser. Who is he talking about? If he knows his dad was a loser, then you know who his dad is. Right. What did John Kreese do after he got beat?
Enlisted.
He became a loser. He lost himself. Remember they showed the little montage? He was all homeless and junk, living.
Kid 3.
Living a hard life.
That's why he went to Terry. Yeah. I mean, is that?
He did the same thing Johnny did when Miguel got hurt.
Yeah, that is true. Yeah, I give you that. I think
Sid knows something, man.
Yeah, they know. He has bigger plans, man. Like, and he wants to see it unfold. Like, he's a puppet behind the strings, and he's just orchestrating the plan. Like, he knew they were gonna run to the committee. He knew the team members were gonna swat. He knew all that. He knew they were gonna try to dive and investigate into their past. He's just waiting and watching.
If
he's getting what he wants,
all I need to know is was Johnny's mom dead when he was doing those All Valley tournaments?
Probably not.
If she was dead, Kreese is his daddy.
That's a heck of a twist.
If he was dead, she was dead, Kreese was his father, man. Because that's the only thing, because he knows. They're literally putting this stuff in our hands like, yo, it's something bigger than Kreese. They're putting this map together. He knows how to track you. He knows who you are. Right. He can find anybody.
Yes,
then his sergeant says, yo, this is the type of stuff that gets you distracted. And the number one thing in war, we all know, is if you find out your girl is pregnant, you're dead. Like, if she tells you why you're there.
Right.
Because you lose focus. The number two thing is, if, like, for instance, if she had said, I'm leaving you,
right,
the type of person he was, that's just gonna bring more anger. He gonna be more ruthless out there.
Right.
Maybe a little careless, but he got his boys to watch his back
because of information that was given to him.
Exactly. He's gonna be more ruthless. He's gonna be punching people's heads off.
I gotta get home. Yeah.
Not get home, bro. I'm just gonna end everybody out my anger. I'm just gonna throw my anger on these fools and just let it be. If you, there's only two things.
We will only know. Because the only way we'll find out is if we find out what that letter was about.
Because technically you can't get and if you go to if you go to war, the number one thing is not to accept anything from a loved one. Don't read no letters. They F you up.
Yep.
You know, your mama died today. Oh, nigga, I'm at war. I can't cope with this.
Some soldiers can cope with it and they know how to turn it off. Kreese was a different breed.
Yeah. So either she said, I'm pregnant, and he was missing in action, quote unquote, because remember he said it. Yeah. It's going to be like 30 years.
Right. Before we go back.
Because all that old paperwork, if you're missing in action.
Right.
Maybe Kreese was missing in action.
That makes sense too.
The Vietnam War, because back then they took a lot of prisoners hostage. They didn't even kill them. Took them hostage.
POWs.
And they came back, but a lot of them were messed up.
What was it? Agent Orange, something like that they would shoot. Yeah, they were all messed up and stuff, coming back like alcoholics and stuff like that. Yeah.
Look at Sylvester Stallone.
Yeah.
It was my friends, man. They all good. I just wanted a sandwich. Like,
man.
That was the best Sylvester Stallone ever acting Rambo. First Blood. All right. That's where I'm standing with this one episode.
Okay.
I think if all I need to know is when did Johnny's mom die? When did she die?
And what was in that letter?
And if she died when he was young, and Sid took over, because Sid said, I could have left you. I stood by you and I took care of you. That means mama wasn't there.
True. And then the stepdad, how does he?
Sid.
Yeah. But he's how old?
He old.
Yeah, so.
But he said, I stood by you. This is what Sid said.
When did he come into the picture?
He said he was there when he was a little kid. Okay. Remember, he was always in that mansion house. Yeah. She married so she can have support to take care of her kid, and she got sick, I believe. But I want to know when she died.
Yeah.
Because she said when in season 2, I believe, he wanted to be he was like, I want to do karate. And Sid was like, you ain't gonna do a goddamn thing. You're weak.
For losers.
For losers. You know, he was taunting him.
Yeah.
But she was like, he could do it. When did she die?
Right. And that was 81. Yeah.
When did she die? Because if I find out,
it had to have been probably a couple years after that.
If she died,
because then we go into the movie verse after that.
Exactly. If she died before he started Cobra Kai, or
when he became a senior, maybe.
No, man. John Kreese to. obviously, John Kreese, if that's his father, he wasn't around.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
So when he finally comes back, she's dead, and he had to find his son. Mm-hmm. She renames and remarries. What's Johnny's last name?
Lawrence Kreese.
So she remarries. She changed the name.
Okay. Yeah, that happens a lot.
He comes back. He finds out she's dead. He can't tell his son that he's his dad. So he raises him as his sensei.
So is that a legal thing or by law? It's like, you know, when you change the name and you have to keep that a secret? Like,
nah, it's just,
yeah.
He wasn't in the military. He was in a war. Like, she can name whatever she want.
Yeah.
Abdul, I don't know. She could just do what she want. But Kreese comes back.
Wow.
And instead of telling Johnny that he's his dad, he teaches him karate. And he becomes his #1 student. I think Kreese is daddy, man.
That is
I think this is that
plot to kind of win him back and to tell him when the time is ready and keep it a secret for all this time. That is something that is Kreese behavior.
Just stick it to you at the end.
Yeah.
I am your father. No. They're using the 80s, bro. These is 80s movies 101.
Yeah, so ain't nobody else gonna reveal that information. It's gonna be Kreese. He gonna be sticking around. He gonna make sure.
I don't know.
That's too good for somebody else to reveal that revelation.
It's gonna be him.
It's gotta be him.
Or Sid. Maybe. Your dad was a loser, Mr. Wansler.
And then he dies. Now I can see that.
Good night.
Finale.
Freaking Cotton off of King of the Hill. You want me to die? You want me to die? Dead. Like, what? He in control of that shit, bro. That's real stuff right there. Old people, when they live a certain age, I don't know what they do. I don't know how they pray, but they have control over their lives. For some reason, I don't know what it is, but I want to be there.
Force Ghost.
They have control of that. My grandmother is a prime example of that. Was my great-grandmother. She literally called the family up and said, yo, I'm saying goodbye. I'm going to die. She called everybody. And she just died. She made sure to say bye everybody. All right, I'm going to leave dead.
Wow.
What the? How you do that?
That's powerful.
What jitsu did you use? All right. Hope you guys enjoyed the reaction. Hope you guys enjoyed the discussion. Tell me what you guys think about where my mind is at. Maybe I'm way off. Maybe I'm effed up. I don't know. But it just seems right. Like, it just seems like that's where we're going. Put in the comments down, let me know.
I don't think that that's far off. This seems like a generational thing anyway. It's a bloodline.
Like American Pop. You ever watch that movie?
Yeah. The animated one.
Yeah. With the music. Yeah. No matter what you do. His dad was a Russian immigrant. He came over here. He got shot in the throat. Lost his ability. Came back. Wasn't all there. Son. Musically talented with the piano. Son. Has a kid. Has a family. Goes to war. Dies. His son never has a father. Mom keeps remarrying. He ends up being a man with a pen. He could write epic songs. He gets on that shit. He leaves. Has a relationship with a lady on the road. She has a son. Becomes a pop star. The boy is on the street as a kid. He runs into his junkie daddy and doesn't even know it's his daddy. Teaches him all about music. Son becomes a pop star. American Pop, one of the best animated films ever made. The animation is fleet. I'm going to review that shit, bruh.
I'm surprised you haven't.
That movie's tight, bruh. Hope you guys enjoyed. I'm tired. My brain is... I feel like Eminem in that video and junk. You know, he's just... I'm effed up right now, man.
Lose it.
Man, I feel like... I don't know, man. I tapped into something. I need to...
You want answers.
I need to sleep, man. I want to know what you guys think about what I said.
It's an interesting theory, though.
Like I said, like, subscribe. Tell me what you guys think and share all that good jazz,
Twitter,
man.
Instagram.
I'm J3.
Ronin Shogun, the Ninja Assassin.
What's up?
Yes.
Pyaw! Oh, we didn't even talk about the pyaw! Real quick.
Yeah.
Pyaw! Pew, 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 pyaw! Uppercut. You win. Perfect. All right, y'all.
The dojo is open.
We out.